working on Zoe, I think is her name. I have a sick little boy today at home, so let's just say it's been a long night. So anyways, I got her hair almost, I got it all on. I don't know if you guys can see it very well. Let me move this up a little bit. So we have her hair, and it's gonna eventually get sewn on down here, but we got this all down except for this part, and for some reason I didn't get these two parts, but we got a cute little jacket. Just sew the button on to the back of here, and then we will have her skirt, and then I got her boots done last night, but I'm going to be working on her hair today, so I just thought I'd bring you guys along. This project, it's been easy-ish. I think it's just more that it's very tedious process. So also the pattern, she used cotton yarn, so hers came out a bit smaller than mine did, but that's okay. So I am going to get my yarn needle, and we are going to attempt to get these buns down, so at least she'll have her hair done. Let me measure really quickly, because let's see, where's my centimeters? Okay. Oh, okay. So she, in her pattern, says it's about 40 centimeters. So I'm actually about 38. So it is with worsted weight yarn that I did use. And my daughter really wanted this as opposed to the plush yarn. And I'm actually glad I bought this pattern, because she did come out with the pattern for the posh, like the posh yarn, the what's it called, like not blanket yarn, but essentially that type of yarn, like Chanel yarn. So she did come out with that pattern, or she's coming out with that pattern, but I'm glad I got this one, because this one you can change the clothes. And like I said, last night I worked on the boots for this outfit. And you know what, let me just go ahead and get this button taken care of while we're here. And that needle is going to be too big, so let me get my smaller needle in here. Oh, I don't know if I have it, but anyways, I will go over, because I did have my market this last Saturday, and I will go over that with you guys later. At some point. It was a cold day, which I felt that would be, I would sell a lot of my scarves and beanies and headbands, but it also had rain in the forecast, so I think it actually kind of scared a lot of people away. Let me see here. I'm just gonna go ahead and try to get this yarn threaded here. It's hard sometimes because the yarn is a lot thicker, these holes sometimes, but I think the weather had a lot to do with the how many people were at the show. In the past, I've done this show for like the last 3 years, and it's been a very successful, busy market, and it was semi-busy, but towards the end, and those people I think were just there to look around and not really purchase. So that being said, I mean, I had a good time. It was fun. I did make sales. I'm not saying that. I sold, oh my gosh, I sold my sunflower scarf, and I'm truly happy because it went to a great home. So this mother and daughter, these two daughters and their mom were looking at it, and then they were, you know, I was talking to the mom about it and, you know, whatnot, and then they walked away, and then like 5 minutes later the daughter came back and bought it for her mother. And I just thought that was so cute, because the mom was like, oh my gosh, I really love this, I think it's so beautiful, and she was just, you know, she was going on and on and on, but you know, I don't know if she felt like it was obviously wasn't for her to purchase. I don't know if it just wasn't in her budget or whatnot, but the daughter did buy it for her mom, and I just thought that was so sweet. And I did price it at $50, and you know, like my husband did say, you know, it'll go to people that are willing to pay what it's worth. And I have to keep remembering that, because sometimes in the economy that we are in, people don't want to necessarily pay a lot of money for, you know, extra, something that they may not use every day. Because right now, of course, everybody is on budgets, and, you know, we have to use our money wisely. So I get it, okay? I am a family of 5, and I, you know, understand that we are on a budget right now. But I just thought that was super sweet. I just wanted to share that story because I thought it was so nice that the daughter came back and bought that for the mom. And I don't know if it's going to be a Christmas gift or whatnot, but I'm glad to see that it's going to be well loved. I know that for sure, because the mom was just gushing about it, and she just really, really liked it. But I just don't think it was like in her budget, but her daughter came back and bought it, and I was just like, oh my gosh, that's so sweet. So we're going to go ahead. I don't think that this is going to be long enough to tack down. I'm just going to do one. Actually, I need to, okay. See what I mean? I can't quite see the black yarn. It's so hard for me to see, and I have 2 lights on right now over me trying to see. Okay, we are going to try to tackle this, so let's go and see what we can do here. So we have outfit 1 done. I think she looks super cute. And then we got her buns on. And then we got the button here. Now this one's for my daughter, so I didn't really care if the buttons didn't match because I didn't have matching buttons, but I could always change. Oops, she's falling over. Oh, sorry. Okay, but I think she came out cute. Oh, I didn't do the blush on her face, or her earrings, because I can't find my jump rings at this present second. But she's done for the most part. I'm gonna go work on the second outfit I started last night, and we'll see how far we can get on that. I'm gonna look for the jump earrings for her earrings, and then I'm gonna go actually add a little bit of blush on her. Hey guys, so it is Monday morning. It's been 2 weeks since my show. Unfortunately, I'm not going to be able to go to the second show because my daughter is having a cheer competition, so that's okay. So we've pivoted, and we are okay with that now. I'm just going to have to be a little creative and see. I might try selling some things on Facebook Marketplace. We'll see, in my local area, just to get people interested in items. But I had this brilliant idea over the weekend. Mind you, I've had 2 sick kids. My son started with a really bad cough on Wednesday, turned in on Thursday he had temperature, so he was home Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. Thursday morning, my daughter woke up and her stomach was hurting her really bad. My son had actually started that way, but he was able to go to school. He just had an upset stomach, gave him some medicine, and he was able to go to school. However, my daughter, she's like, I can't go to school. My stomach hurts really bad. So she stayed home Thursday, Friday. So it's been I haven't got much done, but in the same sense, I have got some stuff done. I will show you the projects that I've been working on, because I wanted to get those done and get those pictures taken for those items so that I can post those on Facebook Marketplace, because I'm thinking they might be something that kids would want or parents would want to buy for their kiddos, maybe for Christmas. I don't know. But anyways, I was thinking about this for a long time. And so today I'm actually going through all the books. So I had inherited some of my grandma's books. There's still a ton more at my grandparents' house. However, I just haven't had the opportunity to go and really look through them myself. My kids are usually with me, so kind of becomes really hectic and I can't really sit down and actually enjoy looking through all of my grandma's things. So I've not had that luxury of doing that. But I did, before my grandpa passed away, he actually had given me a bunch like of the books. Like I had went through it before he passed. And so since he passed, I haven't really, I don't know, it's really weird going over there and it's really hard on me. But I'm glad that I have what I do have of their things. But anyways, I wanted to do this because I had some Christmas books of my grandma's and I thought that I might go through them with you guys, see if there's any projects that I can make from them. I think that's the only Christmas one that I found so far. Let me see, sorry, my hand. I know this isn't the best angle. Oh, I do have one more. Like I have this book as well with some slippers. Now my grandma used to always make us kids slippers every Christmas. I'm pretty sure I have the pattern, but I just haven't came across it. I had it because my grandpa had given it to me because she actually had written it down. Actually, I'm pretty sure I know where it is. I think I put it in a picture frame because I didn't want it to get ruined. So I'm going to actually look for that really quick because I think it'd be fun to make those slippers because I just remember as a little kid, I loved them so much. And so I would like to have the same slipper pattern that my grandma did. See, she has some slipper pattern books, but these aren't really the ones that she did. So I kind of like these ones up on the top, the cream colored ones, but we'll see. I'm going to look for that handwritten one actually right now. I kind of have a mess here in my room, so might as well just finish making the mess. So I'm going to go ahead and do that really quickly. Okay, so we are back in the living room. I went through the magazines that I did have, and so I pulled the ones that I wanted to look through, and maybe we'll do a little series on here of making some of these. Now, because we are in the holiday season, we're going to be looking at some holiday items, maybe to make. So I'm a crocheter. So my grandma did both. My grandma did a lot. She was a crafter, we'll just say that. She did needlework, she did sewing, she did crochet. She used to make, she would go to Woolworth and she would buy old like wool skirts and she would cut them and she would make rugs out of them. So I have a bunch of books that have that kind of thing in it as well. I mean, she just did everything. So I'm going to look through this book. This is pretzels. I'm going to look through these books and I'm just going to see what I can find. If there's anything that sparks my joy. She has some slippers circled in here. These ones actually right here, I might try to make these. I don't think these are the ones that she made for us, but it could be, but they are women's and children's sizes. So I will make those, but I have a project that I'm going to share with you guys in a little bit. And I would like to, like I said, I want to get that project done, but this has just caught my eye. Oh, those are cute. I wish I knew how to sew. My cousin's a sewer, and I am not, so. Okay, let's see. Oh, that's a cute, it's like these are knit stockings, and I think they would be super cute. But I think this scarf is crocheted. It looks like it to me, these scarves and hand mittens. Look at these, how cute these are. I'm gonna look and see if they have a pattern. Let's see, Santa face, single crochet and loop beard. Okay, so the Santa ones are crocheted. I'm gonna assume the snowmen are knitted, yes. Okay, ombre set. Okay, the folk pattern stocking knitted. Okay, so I think that the red and white crochet, let me see. Ombre set is quick to crochet for ages 7 to 10. Okay, but where's the pattern? Oh my gosh, how cute. There's a little train set on here. So cute. So, like, I love how simple things were for kids back in the day. Kids are too extra these days, mine included. We have some slipper patterns. So these are like Christmas stockings, but also they can be worn as actual tall socks. I think those are the only patterns on there. I'm not too crazy really about any of these patterns in that book. But like I said, the slippers I think I might do that are in that book. So like she has a bunch of magazines. So I'm just gonna go through these and see if there's any crochet patterns in any of these. Oh, I really liked this cardigan. It's a scrap cardigan. So more of this will probably be accomplished after the holidays. I have a idea of things that I do want to make for Christmas. So I'm looking at this book because I love the feel of this stuff. Like this is crocheted right here and I think it's super cute, and there's some very like, oh, these vests, but they're knitted. I would have to learn to knit, which is on my to-do list, of course. Every year it's on my to-do list, but I tend to stay in my lane of crochet just because I want to perfect that. But oh, these are so cool. I love these. Okay, he and she cardigans. Okay, so like this one is, let's see, her crochet jacket. So that's the jacket on the back right here. It's crocheted. And I think the men's is a knit. But anyways, I'm just gonna go through these really quickly. I have a bunch of these that I really liked. Oh yeah, these slippers as well. I don't know if I really like these as much as I like the ones that I just showed you guys. But I'm gonna go through this real quick to see if there's anything, if it's worth making a video series of, just of some going through grandma's magazines that she had and attempting, oh, I needed to put those away, those are knit. Attempting to make some of these. So I'm gonna go ahead and just go through these and I will catch you guys later. Oh, I did really quickly, let me show you guys what I've been working on all weekend. So one second. Okay, so I'm not sure if I shared with you, I had made my daughter, I think I may have shared with you guys, I made my daughter Remy from the K-pop Demon Hunter. So I made her this. She has this outfit on her that I finished, but she has an outfit for her other outfit here. So she has the white outfit skirt and then the 2 boots. So, well, we can't just make one. So I worked on the dolls. Also, if you guys have, so in the pattern, she gives you different options, like to make a tube to put in the heads to make them not wobbly. So I made the tubes. She gives you all these different options of what you can use to stuff them with. So on my daughter's doll, I just did how I always do with polyfill. So her head is wobbly and I don't like that. This one I used, what is it called? Pipe cleaners and stuffing. So she's a little less wobbly and I haven't even put the hair on. So yesterday I worked on, finished her. Last night I finished their hair, their wigs. So I have, doesn't look like much right now, but this is her hair. And then this one, she had an option for, I thought it was so, it was just outside the box, to put glue sticks. And luckily I had some small glue sticks. Now, it's still wobbly, but not as wobbly as you can see. My daughter, you know, I'm testing, but see, it's wobbly. This one stays, but she doesn't have her hair yet either. And her hair is massive. Here's her braid that I had to do, and this is the back, and we gotta get that all on. We'll work on that probably later today. If you are a crocheter, crafter, and you make amigurumi dolls, could you list, or down in the comments, just give me a few of your tips and tricks? I make dolls, and I don't know, sometimes they don't have wobbly heads, sometimes they do. So I thought with, you know, making the tube that fits in the neck to hold it, and then you sew it around and you stuff the tube and then you close it up. Thought that would work, but so far this is the least wobbliest. I know it looks crooked. See, that's the thing, is like, I don't know. But if you have any tips or tricks, please leave them in the comments down below. I'd love for you guys to help me with that. But yeah, I'm gonna go through these items. I am going to finish up doing my adult projects as far as laundry. And that's all that's on the agenda for today. Thankfully, the kids are at school today. Both of them were able to go to school. My daughter does now have the cough, but she is a little less dramatic about it. So she'll be okay, I hope. She had no temperature, so that was good that they were both able to go to school, and just they needed to go to school and get their energy out. But I'm gonna go ahead and get to work on some things. So I will catch you guys up later. Oh, I did put out some of my fall crafts, and I actually need to, I had made some granny square pumpkins, and I need to add stems to them. So I'm actually gonna also work on getting the stems added. I have 3 pumpkins, so I'm gonna work on getting that done. We took all the Halloween stuff down, and I have very little fall, like Thanksgiving things. So I kind of just put that stuff out for now. I really want to decorate for Christmas. I'm sorry guys, but I do. But we're gonna wait till after Thanksgiving, maybe Thanksgiving week, we'll put the tree up. I kind of need it for like my decor purpose for making projects, but it's okay. Since I don't have a show during the holiday season, it's really okay. I'm really excited. I picked up a coffee mug already that's got a little reindeer. She's super cute. Went to Marshall's over the weekend. And oh my gosh, I got the cutest Highland cow, and he's dressed up as Santa. So cute. So those are the only, oh, and then I want a gingerbread house. Like, my theme for Christmas is snowmen. I'm obsessed with snowmen. I love them. Like, everything in my decor in my house is snowmen. But that might be changing because I love the gingerbread theme. So cute. Okay, so it's like 6 minutes later and I'm still jabbering. So I'm gonna go ahead and get to work, and I will catch you guys up later on, hopefully maybe making a pattern, maybe doing some slippers. I don't know. I really need to actually work on getting the hair stuff done while the kids aren't here, because when they're home I can't really concentrate. So I probably am gonna work on the K-pop dolls and get that done. All right, bye guys. I'll see you guys later. Okay, so I am going to work on, we're gonna start with, I don't even know their names. I'm so sorry, don't come at me. Zoe, Remy, and Mira. Sorry, please, I'm sorry. Okay, I'm sorry. Anyways, I am going to get her wig on. So this is gonna be the fun part, guys. Like, not fun at all. So I have to pin this on to her head like so. And actually I'm going to pin it on, but I wanted to show you guys, because I don't know if I showed you guys this before, but if you guys do any sort of work where you need something to stay down and you don't want to sew it, I do both. I'm going to use this glue. So another crafter, I think Pretty and Pate might have used this for her bags, and so that's just what I had. But this, get you some. I ordered it off of Amazon. I think I've seen it at Walmart as well. This glue is awesome. So I used it on my daughters and it does not budge one bit. It's very sticky. It's like super glue. It's annoying, but it comes with a little tip that you can use and squirt on. I am going to also, if you are making dolls, I got these, I think I got these at Joann, but they probably have them at Michael's, or you can order them online, but they're doll needles. Maybe I did order them online, but I got this set of 5 needles and they're just really big so that I can actually go in and sew if I choose to do so. So I do in some spots, and with this, because this is going to be braided, her braid that goes on top of her head. Wish me luck, guys. We're going to go ahead and get to pinning and see how we do. Maybe I should start with this one because it's less chaotic. I think, no, let's just go for the big one. Let's just get her done. Let's go, guys, and I'll bring you along. Okay, so I've got her hair glued, and then we are now, this is how it's gonna look. I think it turned out really cute. If you ask me, nobody did, but I think she's coming out super cute. So she's gonna get sewn down here and she'll just look like that. And then after that, we just have to make her clothes. And I actually ran out of my glue. So I'm gonna super glue the other hair wig on, and then we will make clothes. Of course, I'm doing adult things, so I'm doing laundry and all that stuff. So I had to take a break for lunch and then do some laundry. But now we are going to get to sewing on her hair. Just gonna kind of bring it forward like that so it doesn't, I'm just gonna sew it down like so. So then she will have her hair. I'm actually gonna use that. I'm glad I didn't clip that off, or that one. We can actually use both of these to start a little sew. And then I made the gold tie for the bottom. So I'm just gonna go ahead and get that going. So just really quickly, I am about to head out the door to go pick up my kids, but I just wanted to share with you, I got her hair pinned down. It's not yet done, but she's got these cute little pigtails. She kind of reminds me of, I forget that doll, but there was a doll that had like this pink hair and it had little pigtails. But anyways, I got her done, and so that's what we accomplished today. We got this pinned down, and then we got hers put on, and that's probably all I'm gonna work on today because I don't want to get the hot glue gun out with the kids home. We'll work on homework and then play outside for a little bit. Oops, we don't want these falling out either with the kids around. So I'm gonna go ahead and finish up for today. And if I do get up to anything later, it might be their clothes. I might work on some slippers. I don't know. We shall see. But that's going to be all that I'm going to film today. And I will hopefully catch up with you guys tomorrow. I'm not sure what's going to be on the docket tomorrow, but we will see, because I usually don't film on Mondays, but we'll see how it goes. But thank you guys so much for watching today, and I hope to catch you guys tomorrow. Until then, take care.